Not bad for a vegetable. Okay, it's time to get the Video Power Edge. Our first tip is from Game Players Magazine for Ninja Gaiden 2 for NES. In Stage 5-2, go for the one-up behind the lower globe. But watch how Ryu glides from one edge to another. Wait until his enemy gets as far away as possible. Then attack. Next up, Revenge of Shinobi for Genesis. Here's the way to get yourself an unlimited supply of shuriken. Select shuriken, now press A, B, and the C buttons as fast as you can. Faster, faster, keep punching the buttons until the infinity symbol appears under your number of shuriken. All the shuriken a player could want. The trick is fast fingers. Now, at the end of Stage 5, you'll encounter a giant missile carrier. If you want to destroy it, you have to knock out all the flashing red spheres that keep popping up. But be careful. Be very careful. Don't get nailed by the sparks that are flying at you. Jump over them all, and you'll be fine. But timing is very crucial. Okay, so it might not be easy, but if you do get it, you got it. The Video Power Edge. The half hour is almost up, and I gotta get back to my games. But before I go, I want to tell you about the Video Power Bulletin Board. All you have to do is copy the address we're gonna show you at the end of the show and then send stuff in. You know, video game questions, new game suggestions, tips, hints, photos, anything. So I'll see you tomorrow with more Power Team, Video Pinball, and Turtle Tips. That's Video Power. Video Power, P.O. Box 896, Madison Square Station, New York, New York, 10159. Game over.
Your day starts with fun when you tune into Fox 29 weekday mornings. At 6, it's Mighty Mouse, followed by the Thundercats. Then at 7, it's the hot news show that starts your day out right. Wake, Rattle, and Roll, followed by Merry Melodies, Alvin and the Chipmunks, and the new adventures of He-Man. Every weekday morning on Fox 29.
What waits this wizardry of wires when the warranty expires? You can bet she's one wonder you'll never forget. Small Wonder.
Weekdays at 5.
Hey, all right, what a ride. We got a hot one for all you Top Gear diehards. The Game Pro Password Squad has knocked down a password that'll send you directly to the end of this super hard driving Super Nintendo race, and we'll get you there immediately. Check this one out. First, bring up the password screen. Now enter Keelson. You'll take a pole position in the final race in the most difficult segment of the game. Now, you are ready to hit the road in the total gearhead style. Cool, all right, one more time. Hey, bring up the password screen and enter Keelson. That's it. Just watch for the flag and burn rubber.
Oh my good goddamn. Oh my good goddamn. It's only been what? 3 weeks? Jesus. How's everybody doing? Gotta rearrange some stuff, get everything back in order. I don't know if my webcam's in the right spot. Might have to move that. It's okay. Hey, Milt. Nice to see you again. Watching a YouTube video about Sonic Chew. Sonic Chew is an amazing thing. Mr. Chandler is an amazing person. I didn't stream on Tuesday. I messed up your birthday? Oof. I apologize. But yeah, I was in... Oh shit. Oh yeah, we got a lot of Prime subs to celebrate. So wait a minute. There is something in the upper right. Alright, so probably bottom left. I think it'll be okay. Hold on, let me move myself down there. Haha. Alright. Shit. Chris Butler got that 2-month sub hype, so let me bring up my jams. Find an appropriate jam. Stuff goes in the upper left. Yeah, Plizzy, Sonic Chew is something else. There's a whole story. And yeah, I'm sick. Still sick. What's up, Sandra? I've been enjoying your streams lately, Sandra. I see you streaming more. You busted right through Parappa. I always struggle at the flea market one. The reggae rap. It's really hard to hit all that stuff, man. It's not quite like it says. It's funny, a lot of people kind of forget. We forget how chunky old games were. Parappa's not the most buttoned up rhythm game. I remember when Jet Set Radio re-released. I was like, this game's cool. It's got problems, and it had problems. It was so cool at the time. No one really cared. So hold on a minute. I gotta find a sweet jam. Means I gotta click around a little bit. What's up, drunken bar fight? Hey, Ethan. Nice to have everybody back. Nice to have the family back for a nice dinner together. Check out that Nerve song I sent you. I don't remember, to be honest. I'm sorry. It's been a while. Calling Jess roll up. Yeah, Jess said she was sitting on her 24-month sub hype. And I got a track all picked out. She's gonna love it, I promise. She might not like it. So hold on, I'm trying to find a nice track for the 2-year C-Butt. Let me see here. Thank you, Enzo. Thank you for reinforcing the 2D lifestyle. You know what? I'll go with this. This will be a good 2-year sub hype. All right, Chris. Thanks for subbing. Saw your Instagram posts. Some good memories. Please enjoy this jam. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be about time for me to do something about that. Not like find a way to make those sub hypes a little cooler. You know, maybe put up the song name or something. There's got to be plugins for that. I just haven't looked into them. I always try to keep it pretty light. Part of it was like I didn't want to overinvest time and effort into something that was supposed to be like just a hobby. So, how was actual wrestling? Hard and painful. It would have been nice if we had more time to learn. The entire thing, start to finish, happened in under a week. So, it was hard training, destructive training, back to back. No time to heal or recover. And, Cookie Cutter, you're already doing it, man. Look at that. That's a nice summer day right there. We're going to be getting the wrestling video. I don't know. I am not producing it. Nor did I direct it, nor am I editing it. Did I ever check out the songs? Resonator, you sent me many songs, so I'm not sure which ones. I haven't finished the Palace. Yeah, yeah, Grace, so I basically got to where the game started. So I've done all the tutorial stuff, and now I'm in the wild. I get to make my own decisions and go into dungeons and fight stuff. It's so weird. When I was eating dinner, I was like, yeah, here we go, back on the Persona tick. And I was like, all the music from Persona 4 was already hitting my head. And I was like, well, at least I get to play a Persona game that doesn't have that soundtrack anymore. Here's the nerd track. Think you're gonna dig it? All right, I'll leave it. I think I did see this. I think. Well, anyway, I'll make sure to listen to it later. The group brass tracks. Those were Snarky Puppy and Pilot. Maybe. I'd have to listen to them again to remember. Because I listen to a lot of music, so it's hard to remember individually. Oh jeez. Man. So standoffish. This looks nice. Yeah, the ow. One of the things I've always loved about Atlus first-party games is their UI and just visual design. They always invest a lot in that, and I really appreciate it. Japanese games in general seem to really care about their menus and visual presentation. Yeah, I'll listen to it later, Rez. I'm a little busy right now. Maybe. I mean, I'm busy all the time. This is the problem. This is the problem. Haven't been able to stream for a long time because there's a lot of shit going on. So it's, you know, hard to find time for stuff. So as I recall, the rooftop is where you meet up with your investigation team to enter dungeons. Heard about the crackdown on spoilers on streaming sites and YouTube. I mean, yeah, Atlus put out guidelines. There hasn't really been a crackdown yet, because nobody's really been hit with them. What's up, B? Has been a while. Oh shit! Caged Money hit 2 years. All right.
You should write something.
You should write something. But yeah, no, I've definitely heard about the guidelines. As usual, anytime a new media person feels like they're losing ground, they fight and scream, which I can't really fault them for. But for me, it's like, all right, you made the game, you get to say how it's done. Maybe. Oh, Patriarch got your 12 months. All right, I gotta start writing this stuff down. So maybe it's more that I'm used to it from and I hate to use the term, but the journalism side of things. In nearly every review, and when there started to be video reviews, certainly for them, they had all these guidelines about what you could show and what you could say. And it wasn't necessarily like you can't say the game's bad, but it was, don't talk about this plot point because we want people to be surprised by it. It was, don't show this stuff because we want people to see it for themselves. So to me it's just, yeah, I mean, it's been that way for a while. All the, you know, like, responsible media types have had to play by those rules. It's and you know, on a larger discussion or on a larger subject, that's kind of what's happening with YouTube right now, with their ad crisis and like more incendiary content getting hit with ad revenue dropping. Every other kind of media had to play by certain rules, and by virtue of it being new and kind of Wild Westy, those rules didn't apply. And now they're starting to apply, and suddenly people are losing their minds, which, you know, I get. I don't want to play by rules either, it's annoying, but I guess I'm used to it? I don't know. Anyway, also, on the most basic level, I feel like they made the game. They made the game and I really like it. So I respect them on a base level just because of that. Like, you made the thing. You get to tell me how you get to tell me how to not necessarily how to do it. Like, you can't tell me how to play it. But you can say something about how I expose it to others who haven't even paid for it. You know? I don't know. Maybe not. But as far as I'm concerned, it's not an unreasonable request. And I think most of the reaction is, it's not necessarily that this one's bad, but where it could go is bad. Yeah, Kicklift, you're absolutely right. You don't own complete rights to it, just the license to play it. You buy a license to play the game by yourself. A lot of movies, like, you can't buy a movie and then screen it for 4 or 5 people. You're not supposed to. Technically, that's not okay. You certainly can't buy a movie and screen it for an entire theater. You have to buy a different license for that. It's kind of like video games. So for me, I've just been waiting for this shoe to fall for a long time. There should be Spark Notes for all you LAs. There should be, actually. I don't disagree. But first, Caged Money has given me his Caged Money for 2 years, which some would say was a dumb thing to do. I might be one of those people. But instead of saying it, I'll play a song instead. So, Caged Money, thank you for all your free money. Here's a caged song for you. Yeah, oh man. Is the Elgato doing this thing again? Where it just loses signal for no reason? Cool. Yep, this is what... Oh, no, I know what's happening. Yeah, that's why. God damn it. Okay. Oh, yeah, Enzymatic. You had a really good point. Yeah, Atlas did kind of fuck up by dropping that note day of release. That's kind of stupid. They should have said it earlier so people could plan. I kind of wish that they had at least ponied up about their motivations being a little more fiscal. I buy that they are concerned about the player experience and they want certain things to be a surprise for the player, because you pay your $60, you want a surprise. But I also get, like, come on, you're concerned about sales, and I think your ultimate concern is that if people see certain plot points, they may not buy the game. So yeah. No, it wasn't Alice blocking the stream, Pop-Tart. Say your cap, though. No, so here's a fun thing. The Nintendo Switch, when it's docked, will periodically pulse out an HDMI signal. There's nothing in it, it just does that. And what that forces any HDMI switchers to click over to that input for no reason. I've heard Elgatos are notorious for being buggy as shit. Why is that? They're not really. I just think that most people's setups are really complicated, and Elgatos can be a little cantankerous when there's a lot of signals clicking on and off. They only accept certain resolutions, and then certain machines like a PlayStation 4 or 3, if it hard resets, will send out an image that's 640 by 480. Like that. You shouldn't turn off your PS4 that way. That's not even 720. So if you have it running through an Elgato, you won't even see anything. I think some people could interpret that as being buggy or difficult, but, you know, hardware has limitations. You have to keep those in mind while you use it. That is the name of the game. All right. Large Patriarch has given me money for a year, which, again, not necessarily the most intelligent thing to do with one's money, but he did it anyway. So, at least you get a song out of it. Please enjoy. Hello, side order of soup. Aha! Ooh, okay. Let's get back to it. But yeah, somebody said, boy, Elgatos are a good deal better than the hardware that came before, and that's 100% true. When the Elgato hit, it was boy, if you think Elgatos are hard to deal with, let me tell you, it was way worse before.
Listen up.
So this is interesting. It's so wild because I wrapped up Persona 4 like a month ago, right into Persona 5. It's weird to have such a fresh memory of Persona 4 to really drill down on what's changed and what stayed the same. The ad before the stream loaded was The Fate of the Furious. Yes. How was the game? JGM, I'm not super far, but I really enjoy it so far. Really enjoyed so far. What is happening in this game? Okay, I can give you the Cliff's Notes on the plot so far. The intro is pretty cool, by the way. And as in reference to a discussion I had a while ago, I can't remember what stream it was on, but essentially my stream policy going forward and this is also related to the Atlas thing, is I'm probably not ever going to stream the beginning, the beginning or the end of a game. Because I feel like those are the 2 points where developers invest the most resources and craft the most content. And I feel like something's got to be your experience, you know? So I feel like the intro and the conclusion, those are the things you pay for. And for the rest of the time, that's the game loop, and that's what you can see from a stream. So if you're watching a stream to make a purchasing decision, that's the part of the game you'd want to see anyway. I feel like, and this is a purely personal thing, I don't want to see that stuff on a stream. For me, the most magical parts of a game are like the first 4 hours when you're getting used to it and you're meeting the characters and getting introduced to the world, and it's that ramp up of when they start introducing mechanics and layering them on you and stuff like that. That's a really cool time, and it's always a really personal time. So yeah, I wouldn't want that. Whether or not you guys do, that's just going to be how it is, because you know most of the stream is what I want anyway. Go figure. But yeah, as far as the story goes, back to what I was saying before. It's pretty... Somebody tweeted that it's similar to Tokyo Drift, which is bizarrely true. You're as the main character, you stop like this sexual assault, some drunk dude was groping this girl, and you like shove him away. He falls and hurts himself, and then you get this reputation as being like a fighter or having a temper, because you get arrested for it. So to get away from that reputation, you move off to go stay with like a friend of your parents or something. So now you're in Shibuya, going to an academy there. While you're there, you find this app starts appearing on your phone, and you don't know why. And then it kind of goes into the whole Persona thing, where instead of it being inside a television, it's just this alternate dimension. And then the alternate dimension is a projection of someone's mental world, you know? So it's kind of Silent Hill-y. And they're very explicit about what they were pretty implicit in previous Personas about, that everything you see is a manifestation of someone's internal thoughts and desires. So the first plot arc deals with a high school teacher that is physically abusing his students. He's a volleyball coach. And inside the dungeon or whatever, he's this creepy, pervy king who is physically abusing students for fun. In real life, it sounds like he calls students up to his office and just beats them for fun. And there's probably other dimensions to it, but one girl already tried to commit suicide because of it, which was pretty rad. She just jumped off the roof because she was getting whooped on too hard. I don't know if it's sexual. I don't know if they're going to tiptoe around that or dive into it, but so that's where we're at. They're kind of figuring out how to enter the Persona dungeons, and apparently, if you defeat someone's dungeon side, you basically rob them of their passions, basically. You take away their motivations. King Reese says, you've been growing an absurd amount of muscles for the past few months, and I think you only used to be a laptop. You can't be a Matrix hacks lord with a muscled Greek god. You don't have to get both. Yes, you do! I need everything! I gotta be Hugh Jackman from Swordfish. I gotta be pretty, and jacked, and hacked. And there it is. There's Jess's 2-year. Alright, Jess. So I thought about this. Thought about it a lot. And I dropped in Discord that I know you liked... I could just play the Sailor Moon theme. But then I thought, wait a minute. What's the other thing Jess likes? Jessicor likes German remixes. So I found the perfect track customized just for you. Gosh. Oh, what a beautiful world we live in. Full of wonder and magic. Anyway. Thank you, Jess. Thank you for your steadfast support. You should stop subbing to me so you keep your money, though. Think about all the figures you could buy. That'd be a year's worth of Rooster Teeth first for Funhouse? Wow, thank you, Griffin. Wow. People end up saying when Salty Seaman GTA 5 gameplay airs on YouTube. So you think Quintessential Gamer you are. Oh, yeah. Boy, people are going to hate me for that, huh? I think it came out. So, whatever. Whatever, man. I'm kind of done giving a fuck. It's weird. I don't mind when people get mad. People are upset. Why? Why? Why do people care? Oh, whatever. I don't mind when people get upset. It's just weird when people mischaracterize. That's the thing that's weird. People take me being a shithead in gameplays and then connect that to hating me, like, in the podcast, which I get to some degree, I guess, but it's like, just because I was a douchebag in one place doesn't mean that what I say in another place isn't valid. Whatever. They care enough to hate you? I guess so. Yeah. You don't like somebody who's mean to people you like. Ooh. Got purchase items on the palace. What's up, Count Chocula? Nighttime when you return from palace. If time runs out, it's game over. Keep time. What are you talking about, time? Is it? So it's weird. In Persona 4, it had a. There was like a date expiration. Oh, days till expulsion. That's right. Okay. Where does this take place in relation to the previous games? You mean geographically? Persona 3 was in Tokyo, right? Persona 4 was in Inaba, which is really far away, I think. Anyway, this is in Shibuya, which is a district of Tokyo. Or sorry, yeah, Tokyo. Just try to send good vibes. I hear Griffin. I usually try to as well. I don't know, to be frank, I don't know why that didn't get cut. It's weird. Everyone has like, you don't play games or I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. Every human's gonna have a part where they get a little short with somebody. You can't be around human beings enough and have that just not happen. And sometimes it's caught on camera. I don't know why that didn't get cut from that video. Somebody did me a real favor by keeping it in. But yeah, I was getting a little annoyed. That was also like, it was a really stressful day. I mean, that's one of those things, right? It's like a celebrity blowing up a paparazzo or whatever. It's like, oh, my mom has cancer, and I got a flat tire, and I'm really hungry, and I'm sick, and now you're in my fucking face with your goddamn camera. But no, it's only the soundbite of them like yelling at some dude at LAX, and then it's like, oh, that dude's a shithead. I'm like, oh, no, you don't know anything about what that person was going through. Whatever. Should we use the trendy part of Tokyo? Yeah. Well, it's not the downtown area. It's the fashion district. Or is that Harajuku? No, it's the fashion district. I think everyone has had that moment. I think that it was cut in the way to try and make a joke out of it because the description makes it funnier. Oh, okay. Maybe. I haven't seen it. That got like proofed and stuff while I was out. I mean I guess I have to trust whoever watched the video down. They made the judgment call that the video was better for it being in there. So whatever. That's all that matters, really. I don't really care about how I appear or how people regard me, because that ship has already sailed. I had the great fortune of being on camera while I had no idea how to be on camera, so it wasn't great. And when you're surrounded by a lot of loud personalities, you make yours loud as well. And if you do that without training, you're pretty much just screaming into a megaphone. Where have I been, Enzymatic? I went to stunt school. Sorry, I saw a lot of people asking about that. I can try and talk about that. But I went to stunt school, which was in Georgia, so I was there for a week. And then pro wrestling training kicked up the day after I got back. So then it was that, and it was like 16, 18-hour days of going to the office, trying to record some stuff, then going to 2 training sessions for wrestling every day. And then it was doing the wrestling on Saturday, and then it was being physically dead on Sunday. And then Tuesday I was sick because I've been sick for like the last 2.5 weeks because I haven't been able to get over anything. Well, no, 1.5 weeks, we'll say. Clearly people are concerned about the last video. They've never seen the epic back and forth you and Bruce had over Rocket League. Yeah, so it's weird, right? You can have a certain reaction when you're a human being, you know? So when I was playing Rocket League and Bruce was trying to tell me how to play, I was like, dude, I just want to play. I didn't ask you to tell me how to play. But it's like if it's on camera, what do you do? Like, that reaction's not funny. That reaction's not interesting. So, you gotta turn the volume up on it. I'm not good at it, but that's certainly, that's a way to make something for camera, something memorable. So just turn the volume up on everything. So that's what that is. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. It just means it's something.
But damn.
What's up?
It's James in that CSGO video.
Nothing.
So that's the weird thing, man. I feel like people hold it against me a little longer. Everyone else kind of has a salty moment on camera. Maybe, I guess for me it's just scarier?
She's got that tail and stuff, so...
I don't know.
What do you think?
Yeah, she's a cat girl.
Wait! Is that what you're going to call me from now on? I am
Just
so
be the heel?
not down with this.
I mean, yeah, that's basically all I've ever been.
There's something better than just a little cat. Maybe... Panther?
That's pretty good.
That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
Huh? Why?
'Cause it sounds more... ferocious?
She's a cougar.
Don't call me that! More importantly, Kamoshida.
Oh, right. Let's go.
Comes across as a little more sincere when you do it. Huh.
All right, let's start fresh and get going.
It's game time from this point forward.
I guess. I know it doesn't make sense,
Teach you guys
but
the basics
I
of
get it.
infiltrating a palace
That would
as we
explain it,
go.
you know. This game has the option for Japanese voices. I don't mind the dub. Let me check. No. Gotta get back to that Velvet Room somehow.
My master would like a word with you.
I'm curious if this game has Persona Fusion, because they went way back. So in this game, you get new Persona by talking to them. It's like Persona 2 or 1. I don't remember which one had that, but yeah, there was a whole mini game. It was kind of like Undertale. There was a whole mechanic around talking to monsters and sort of convincing them to join you.
Well done. It seems you have remembered my words. You truly make it worth rehabilitating you.
I never asked for this.
Shut your mouth and listen, inmate!
Well, thank
I
you.
am not attempting to withhold information from you. The essence of the
Love
rehabilitation.
the videos even when you're the
that
heel.
must
Just
complete
generally fun.
will be
Thank you,
explained
McBoss
in
or
due
MC Boss. I
time.
don't know.
Once you encounter friends who
You
share
guys should be the
your
trendy gay
aesthetics
guy. I should.
and discover your place
I don't think I have
in
the face for
reality,
it though.
Only then will I explain it
Isn't this the
all.
main bad guy? Igor?
Such a day should
Not really.
not be far off.
This is made by the same
This
people as
time,
Catherine. Yes, it was.
I wish to introduce you to the aid we are providing. Due to your potential in wielding the power of the wild card,
Oh, that's why he's
you can
Joker.
handle more
Ah.
than one
You
persona.
have to download the audio separately.
That power
Gotcha.
holds infinite possibilities. We will assist you in nurturing that potential.
Okay, so you can
To that
fuse.
end, we must execute your persona.
Eh?
Do not
No,
be
I never
alarmed.
got to Persona Q.
Personas are personalities that exist within you.
And yeah,
Thus, you will only be
Igor's
discarding old
voice is
personalities
way different in
to
this
have them
game.
be reborn as new ones.
Ah, I see. Okay, so there is fusion. Interesting. Your character looks like Vincent or Catherine. Yeah, he's got kind of the same hair. You're right. Same song. Nearly identical. The piano vocal track. Uh-huh. Sure. Oh, yep. I was kind of hoping this game wouldn't have fusion in a weird way. Oh, Blue, I still do sub-hype songs. Did I miss one? Oh, a Twitch Prime sub? Those are different. I don't know, it's complicated. Did we just get out of a long-term relationship with the fourth one? We did. And back into it already. Volcano burst. Yep. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of a cool way to lay it out, though. I like that. Incubus. You got that big old dick. Looks like a strap-on, actually. The more skills the component persona have, the more skills can be inherited. Gotcha. Oh, what a trooper. Playing games is not hard. I just got through, like, one of the hardest 2 weeks of my life, physically speaking. This is easy. Except I kind of have to pee. Wait, can I not choose what you get?
Select
Oh, okay.
the skills
That's
you'd like to inherit.
I want both. I think Augie's, yeah, one of my
Its
dudes
power
has.
will be nothing unusual.
One of my dudes has CO. Somebody say strap-on dicks? Oh, yeah. We're playing Persona now.
Girls, let us begin.
Curious what... Aha! That's pretty awesome. That's a little more morose than the cards, isn't it? Get in that guillotine. Get in! Yeah, Enzo Matic, I agree. 2017 has been awesome with video games. Sticking right in the old hoo-ha. Cookie, your image links are always beautiful.
Ah, how impressive. A stronger persona has been born from the body and blood of the old. It shall be your new strength.
The guillotine was created by a doctor. Makes sense. I mean, it's a little more humane than actually trying to chop through a dude's neck, because you don't really... If I recall my history correctly, you never really got through on the first hit. So it was a way to just... make the whole process a little more efficient.
You better understand it at once. You'll end up dead if you don't master it.
Jeez, bitch.
Gather personas and bring them here.
It's a healing guillotine.
Gather a great many, execute them, and continue to give birth to even stronger personas. Developing your powers as such will play an integral role in the stand against ruin.
So that your rehabilitation goes well, we have a variety of rituals to choose in regard to executions. And depending on the effort you put in, our master might consider further development of new rituals.
Yeah, it's about it.
Tears of
We're
joy,
probably gonna...
inmate.
We're most definitely gonna play more Mass
Your
Effect. That
heart
video
is
did really
steadily
well.
gaining the strength of rebellion. It seems your rehabilitation is proceeding smoothly. A joyous fact indeed.
The last 2 weeks,
In
really happy you wrestled
anticipation
like
of
in a
this,
childhood
I
icon being
have
inspiring, but
prepared
not in a
gift
stupid,
for
dumb,
you.
gay baby way.
I hope that you shall accept it.
Well, thank you, Patriarch. Yeah, it was a hell of an experience. I wasn't the best at it, but nobody ever is after 5 days of trying something. All I gotta do is press L1, huh? See you, Foxy. Thank you for watching. Played a bunch of Mass Effect. No, I haven't played any on my own, Plizzy. The only Mass Effect I played was for that video. If I had more time, and if there weren't a lot of amazing games out and coming out, I'd probably play it.
See what is hidden
But
in the dark.
I've played so much Bioware, and nothing about Andromeda tells me it's going to be any different. Nothing about it.
Rehabilitation.
So, I have no desire to play it, which is really sad. I really liked Mass Effect 1. But to me, Andromeda is just like, they had a Mass Effect checklist, and they just hit the checklist. And they filled out the rest of the game with side quests.
How fares your progress in our
whatever.
game?
I feel like that game doesn't have anything to show me, which is really sad, because a lot of people worked for very long on it. But that's just how I feel. But I could be wrong.
You'd like to read the compendium?
Someday, I'd like to really try it out
To
and
register it?
see for
Are you
myself.
sure?
But it just feels like another Bioware RPG, and I've played enough of those. Plizzy says, you're not missing out by putting it off. I'm playing it all week and I'm kind of about it. Yeah, see, why would I play a game that's when I've got Persona 5, Zelda, Quake. I got in the beta for that. Can't say much about it, but I did. So there's that. There's just a lot of cool shit. I haven't even touched Horizon Zero Dawn. I never finished Uncharted 4.
Are you finished? It is time, inmate.
Alright, I gotta use the bathroom. So I'm gonna be back in just a second. You guys get to see my sweet PlayStation theme. So yeah, like maybe a 5-minute break. I'll be back in just a minute.
Gather awesome power for the megaphone! We're in trouble! Wait! Shoot! Hey, what's happening? Hold it! It's up to us to stop you! Jupiter! Thunder! No one stands in my way!
If forced to, we must fight for what we believe in.
Look out!
Not even the sailor scouts can stop.
The future is now!
The human race will be sucked dry and become extinct.
Not if I can help it! Fight to die! We're surrounded!
Our world is in peril. The Cassanian blossom is alive to sow the seeds of hatred and bring forth the fruit of evil.
I can't fight it! It's raining it!
Now, Serena will feel the sting of betrayal.
Oh no. You guys roasting me? You guys said you were gonna roast me. I don't want to get roasted.
Something wrong? You were just standing around all of a sudden.
Hallucinating.
Why are you spacing out like that? It's kind of hard to tell what you're thinking sometimes.
Let's just say he's a man of high caliber. We're counting on you, Joker.
The titles on 360 and PS3 felt like they had to prove themselves to really try to begin a franchise. Like I said just now, games feel like they hit a checklist and barely cash out. So, my boy, perhaps I have a different theory. At the beginning of the PS3 360 generation, there were no standards for HD game development. And you're right, for a lot of new franchises, they had to, like, it was a total of fresh effort. So for, you know, like Mass Effect and Assassin's Creed, those first games were extremely experimental because there was no standard. PS2 games, like PS2 era games, were a little cinematic, but not to the degree that, you know, like the raft of IP that landed around 360 PS3 era were. And I think it's because they didn't have any market data about what worked and what people wanted that made me like those games a whole lot. Because it was purely design driven. It was a bunch of really smart developers getting together and making a game they thought would be good. And then it started to change. Once the impossible budgets of those games started to hit, naturally developers did everything they possibly could to sell more units, which meant bringing in focus testers, tweaking a game to exactly what they said, giving them exactly what they want. So before long, like, I think Mass Effect from 1 to 3 shows that arc so well. Mass Effect 1 had its problems, but it was a very unique and creatively driven game. It had a really strong creative vision behind it, really strong feeling, really, it was slow. It had like a really cool kind of subdued soundtrack. It had that weird film grain. And then by Mass Effect 3, it was really fast, it had reloading, it had cover mechanics, it had... Everything was on cooldowns, there were no like, gating resources to the entire game, and every bit of dialogue was just sucking Commander Shepard off about how awesome he was, because that's what focus testers said they wanted. So, it just became pandering, which is fine, you know, popular entertainment is supposed to pander. That's why people get it. But for me, it was the difference between clearly somebody with an artistic vision made this game and made it the way they wanted to, and here is a thing that's been made specifically to be consumed as a product. So, can the main character turn into a monster or whatever in this game? I don't know yet. I'm still pretty early on.
Let's go.
So, didn't Bioware used to be really good at stories. Celestial, they were never great. They were good enough. They were considered great because they didn't have a whole lot of competition. Most of their stories are pretty basic, like D&D templated out stories. You're a person of legend with a mysterious past, and you get this cast of characters, all who have one and only one secret about their origin that they will eventually drip feed to you through dialogue. It's the exact same thing. And it was, again, it was hot shit when it hit, like around Knights of the Old Republic, Baldur's Gate era, because other game stories were even worse. But other game stories got better. So... let's see here. Before I forget, if you guys need a hot new team game, check it out in the office. Give Mirage Arcane Warfare. Check it out in the office. Give Mirage Arcane Warfare. That's the name of it? Oh, okay. Mirage Arcane Warfare. Dragon Age Origins, still my favorite of Bioware's. Yeah. No, Dr. 11, I agree. Dragon Age Origins to me is Bioware's greatest game. So. 30 points can reveal hidden items and hints. Alright.
I can feel it.
So this is my sneak vision. Oh, okay. It just tells you that you can interact with stuff. Okay, that makes sense. That's your detective vision. So I was curious. I was curious about how the dungeons work in Persona 5. It doesn't look like they're randomly generated anymore. Classy Sky. Can't log into PSN. I also said I need to change my password and sent me spam email, so I rejected it. Now it won't let me do anything. Any ideas? Contact support? I don't know. I have had,
Focus.
I have definitely had the situation where I've gotten locked out of my PSN account before, but yeah, I just did the password reset. And it did go to my spam folder, but I still clicked through it. Which, yeah, was probably not the best idea, but I did it anyway.
I'll reveal your true form.
Playing Emmy Andromeda feels like a half-tug story so far.
Alright, this one's weak to curse attacks. This one's weak to electricity.
Zio and... alright.
Soda. Hold on.
Miss.
Looking cool, Joker.
I'm triggering one more. Huh. Actually, we're a teammate. That's pretty cool. Oh, and it's higher when you pass it off. Okay. So in Persona 4, you'd get one more by attacking weaknesses, but you would then have to, like... What, it can only be that person? Why can't I target somebody else? I don't get it. Give turn to somebody.
Who's next? Next up.
Why does it... I don't get it. Maybe it's just for the purposes of the tutorial? You don't have anything that can knock the horse down. Why did I do that? Oh, whatever.
I missed. Really?
This is some weird shit. Yo. That's Persona for you. So this is different too. When you knock everyone down... Oh, social links will unlock those abilities. Gotcha. Okay. They need to learn it. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, this is when you can talk to them to try to recruit them, or you can just do an all-out attack. Because I'm pretty sure I have those Persona already, so fuck it. What? Awesome.
Okay.
Man, so fucking cool.
That was easy.
I remember one of my favorite things about getting new RPGs in like PlayStation 2 era was just seeing the menus and
Now's our chance to. This one's weak to electricity. It's time.
menus in the oh wait, no, that's yeah, this is how you change persona. Nope. Wait. Oh, because that's the one I have equipped, right. I don't have anybody with Zeo. Alright, well, who cares? Somebody's got Zeo here. I can never get into games with this kind of turn-based combat, but I'm definitely into that red suit. King Reese, yep.
Losers.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Nice work, team.
This game has definitely done a few things to make the turn-based combat faster. They've removed button presses, which is really interesting.
That's all it takes for me.
They found a way to sort of flatten and streamline the user interface, which is kind of cool. Oh, am I getting raided by Spool? Ooh, a fresh doodle. Awesome! Check that out, Rez. Ha! Ah! I'm so jacked! Thank you, Rez. Oh, don't turn around. All right.
Show me your true form.
Yeah, they got big ol' imp wieners with guns. You got it.
Looking cool, Joker. This is a holdup.
Do it.
You can also hold up. You can also shake down the enemies for items and money. It's pretty fucking great. Oh, quite odd. How do you rush? Options. All right.
We all did great, huh?
It doesn't seem to have the
Spectacular victory.
roulette at the end though, which is fine. I guess you get the equivalent of that by holding up enemies for money or items. Just kind of a way to get a bonus.
Easy win. They were nothing.
Damn right. Want a game like this but in real time? Yeah. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. I can't think of a game that's that style. I mean, Catherine is real time, but it's a puzzle game. It's not really like an action RPG. Take a break. Talk about stuff. I'm really looking forward to seeing the indie wrestling doc. It was awesome seeing you and James so enthusiastic talking about it. It was a crazy experience, and I hope it turns into a cool documentary. I'm sure for some reason or another I'll come off like an asshole again, but just can't help that. It was painful, man. It was an ordeal.
Well. Okay.
I had to go to the chiropractor today, get massaged, which is not as relaxing as it sounds. It's more like the dude is like knuckling into your muscles and just grinding them over your bones type massage, because they're all knotted up and hurt.
Thoughts?
So that's cool. I'm trying to get a doctor's appointment straightened up. So I think I have a bulging disc, or at least that's what the chiropractor suspected, because I don't know if it's going to make it into the doc or not, but there were a couple of times where I'd take hits and my arm would tingle or feel like it was hot. And I think it's because I have either a pinched nerve or like my spine got fucked up. And that's just what happens when you jump off a lot of high stuff and smash your body around in stunt school and then immediately a day later go and have your body smashed around for wrestling school. Not meant to be done that way. There's no downtime to recover.
Shall we go?
But whatever. Did James pile drive you? Nah.
I'll just add this.
James was very kind. And an excellent training partner. First the hernia, now this.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I earned that hernia by overeating. Oh no, comrade. It wasn't my first. This is, I've been to this guy before. He helped me out in the past. Well, suggestion for these dungeons, you want to complete it in minimum time. SP management is really important. Yeah, I know. I have played Persona before. I know that uptime in dungeons is paramount.
Show me
But this is like, this is the first...
Now's our chance to strike.
First dungeon foray I'm doing, so I'm okay, I'm okay being a little loose with resources. Why did you do the wrestling thing? Enzymatic, it was for Rooster Teeth content. It will be eventually, anyway. And I'm intrigued by it.
Okay.
Wrestling is
That enemy was
really exciting, really interesting form of performance.
Show me your true form.
And I wanted to be there when James kind of got his childhood dream, which is really exciting. Shit, oh, it's just guns.
Serves you right.
The story is that these guys are jazz thugs. Yeah, you pretty much got it. Didn't James do wrestling in high school? Yeah, so he did collegiate wrestling and he did backyard wrestling. So he has a lot of experience wrestling. And I think that actually comes through. He was very good. Very, very, very good. Like, he was a natural. I not so much. Tried my best, but no DLC Persona. What does that mean? I'm not sure what you're asking. DLC? Ever considered tattoos? I have, but not yet. Basically, and... Oh! What? Why did I do that?
Focus.
Oh, hidden treasures? So this might be the sort of thing that never happens, and if so, then I'll just have to kind of give myself permission at some point. But, oh, okay, cool. I guess I'm waiting to get a tattoo until I'm happier with my body. It's gonna kind of be the thing that I
Show me your true form.
I give to myself in that way. Once I'm happy with my body as a frame, then I'll put something in it. But until then, I'll just kind of chill out.
Serves you right.
So far the news says it's for an RT production, not sure if it's a doc. Oh. There should be information very soon about what it is. What has your best job ever been, and is it Funhouse? It absolutely is Funhouse.
Well, here.
Okay.
Well.
Get a tattoo of yourself with a tattoo of yourself? Like the Steve-O thing? Okay, so you don't get any money if you shake him down for money. I guess that makes sense. Yellow Chicken, how am I liking Persona 5? I really enjoy it so far. Really, really enjoy it so far. It's like familiar enough and different enough. Is that an actual... Is that just an item that I sell, or is that equipment? Doesn't show up in this item list. Oh, items and tools, skill cards. Materials, treasure. Okay, so yeah, you just sell that stuff. That makes sense. Do bugs scare you? Not really. Mataman. Play the new Dark Souls 3 DLC. Nah, no, I have not. I have not felt the itch to go back to Dark Souls just yet. But, you know, it's kind of nice to think that if I ever do get that itch, there's content there that I haven't played yet, waiting for me.
Damn it.
Oh, there's something more stylish, you say.
Listen up.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for them to tell me about this. What's the range up off of this? Okay.
Still. Now, let's
Yellow
carry
Chicken,
out
since
our
you're
plan.
15 hours in, have you passed the, like, what is it, July 7th date? The one where you're supposed to stop streaming? I'm curious how far in the game that really is. Next door behind it. Enemies cannot find you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Snuck Farf. Really enjoy Funhouse content and listen to Dude Soups before bed most nights? Very well spoken. Oh, thank you for that. I'm, apparently too pretentious, condescending, something like that. That's okay. I'm done trying to cover, like, quote-unquote serious stuff for now.
We're good to go.
Show me your true form.
It's a bummer. Even if I think it's like kind of dumb, it's still my job to get views. So there's kind of a balancing act between chasing or covering stories that I might not think are entirely interesting, but ones that will probably get views based on who's involved and all that stuff.
It's almost scary how good I am.
Let me see if I can. Bedtime stories, you say? Not your dad. Celebrity gossip. It's because you're cute. Cool. So I don't understand the talking minigame at all. Which means it does remind me a lot of, like, Persona 2, I think is the one that had it. It just seemed totally arbitrary, what you have to say to get them to join you. How were you trained as a semi-journalist? Ryan, I took journalism classes in high school and college and wrote for the newspapers in high school and college. And for the newspaper in my hometown. And a lot of, like, digital publications that weren't necessarily game-related. So I was taught how to do it, and I did it for
We can't get through here.
for journalistic publications, but I do not have a degree in journalism.
It's a shadow. Watch out, Joker.
So wait, you can hide in front of stuff? Does he really not see me? I guess not. Okay, interesting. Hey.
I'll reveal your
Interesting.
true form.
There's a persona called Izanagi that... Oh, that's the one from Persona 4, right? He has an attack that one-shots pretty much everyone who uses health instead of SP. Oh, yeah, that's,
I don't see a weakness.
that is a class of attack. Oh, it's like Shin Megami Tensei with the talking minigame? Yeah, absolutely. Well, I thought that was in Persona, or another Persona. Did you take up journalism with gaming media in mind? Sort of, yeah. It was kind of half that. I did newspaper staff and journalism in high school because it was like the one extracurricular the school actually had that I cared about. Like, I liked writing. I liked storytelling. I liked the aspect of... It is kind of like a puzzle, doing an actual journalistic story. Because you get your leads, you go talk to them, and there's something very intoxicating about following leads, you know? Talking to somebody, just talking to them, getting information, having them drop a name, finding that person, contacting them, talking to them too, finding their side of stuff, and then once you have like 6 or 7 perspectives, to me it's really cool to connect all of those to try and create truth, you know? Because everybody has their take on something, but when you, as an impartial, you know, it's not possible to be totally impartial, but when you as like an impartial third party can see all of those things laid out in front of you, then you can connect them together and say, okay, here's what all of these stories have in common, so here's what's verified to be true, and then here are quotes that add the human flavor. But in either case, you're not in it. You're just the person who puts the chunks together. So you don't... And that's the one thing that always frustrates me about gaming journalists, is they put so much of themselves into what they do. But the idea is, you find the facts and you relate the facts, and then you let the people who are closest to it tell the story as they said it. And that's what quotes are about, you know? So it's you know, lead, quote, transition, quote, transition. So you have your lead, which is the who, what, where, when, why, and how. Lay it all out there in one fucking sentence. God damn it, gaming journalists. I'm getting so tired of having people hem and haw for 2 paragraphs before the story actually starts. And then a quote, the strongest quote you have, the most human quote you have, and then a fact, and then a quote, and then a fact, and then a quote. And in that way you have a story. Like, the construction of it is not accidental. These guys are level 6. I can't recruit them anyway. So yeah, that process was always really exciting to me. And I just generally like learning things. And that's what journalism is. It's all about learning. It's learning and listening. And maybe part of it is just another thing. It's like it's a way from, I guess on another level, and this is kind of me analyzing myself as I was younger. It was a way for me to socialize, but in a way that made sense. You know, I was never great at just talking. But for some reason, when I was doing it under the auspice of being a reporter, it was super easy. Just like, oh, tell me about that. Well, that's interesting. You mentioned something about that before. Could you speak more about that? Like, that made more sense to me than just chit-chatting. And I got to meet people, and I got to learn about the way they lived and what they did and the things they experienced, and that was all super, super fun. And to me, to do that with gaming is also fun. I love talking to, you know, developers and people connected with gaming and hearing about their stories and connecting those to make a greater whole. There's just not much of an audience for that sort of thing.
How suspicious.
Also, it takes time, you know? It takes time to do that the right way, and the internet moves faster than that now. Ooh, a mystery. Perhaps I have to hold this button and have it tell me what to do. Perhaps it's that giant glowing thing. What if in the know the presenters just delivered the news in a monotone voice without any personality injected into it? So yeah, Space, that is how journalism is supposed to be. That's how it used to be. But Fox News kind of up into the tea table on that one. News is, when you get news, there's a reason traditional news journalists are boring. They're supposed to be. The idea is that when you get the news, there is no tone. You just get the facts. And then you, as an intelligent viewer, make up your mind. That all changed, though. It became news with personality or news with opinion. It all got mixed in. And it was a very powerful cocktail. It worked. It worked really well. Hence, you know, Fox News being the biggest news empire. But yeah, that's what people expect and want now. They want humanity and information, which is fine.
Whoa.
You know, you can't tell people they're wrong. Just maybe, hopefully, they become aware of the implications of the changing landscape of things. But you know, that's not my call. The No is not my channel, and nor am I the editor-in-chief of it. So dungeons are crafted then. They're not randomized in 5? That's interesting. You think news with personality is good or bad? JGM, it depends. I think for entertainment, it doesn't matter. So I think with like video games, music, movies, you can mix the two, it's fine. Politics and world events should probably be without personality.
Wanna get going?
If you guys want to know what like real... Here, hold on a minute. If you guys want to know what real news is like actual, real, legitimate, respectable news, it's going to be boring, but PBS NewsHour is still the absolute best. Absolute best. Here's their channel. I'll link it in chat. They do a 1-hour news block every day, and they upload the full thing to YouTube. They also break it out into segments, so you can see that in their video list. Only certain dungeons are crafted. Okay, that makes more sense. So, you know, again, not trying to tell you guys what to do or how to do it or anything like that. But, if you guys are interested, that's, I think, a very respectable source. Yellow chicken. Gave me the talking minigame. Gotcha. Okay. So there is a loose guide. It's kind of like main dungeons are crafted, but there's a system like Tartarus and Persona 3 that you unlock a little later for grinding and side quest purposes. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Acha.
I'll reveal your true form.
It seems like is being biased a form of personality or just bad reporting?
This one's weak to electricity.
Form of personality. It's both, I think. Theoretically, bias is impossible. Everyone's going to carry some amount of prejudgment with them into a story or a report. But I think the difference is a trained journalist is aware of and actively suppresses their internal biases, whereas some, you know, dumbass kid who shouts into his webcam doesn't know or care. To them, their bias is the story. Their bias is the truth. And that's what training does, you know? Training teaches you what the difference is, and that one is okay, or that you should accept one and be aware of it, whereas somebody who isn't trained, their emotions are their truth, and they have to convince others of it, because boy does it feel good when people agree with you. Now it is... Ow, fuck. It is possible to make content be upfront about your bias and still report on something. To, you know, make those issues known to the audience so they can judge for themselves whether or not you're a trustworthy source. That's fine. But what bugs me is when people report bias as information. Like, let's say somebody is biased against the Wall Street Journal, or somebody at the Wall Street Journal is biased against a reporter on YouTube. Those things should not influence how or why or when you report information. And again, this is why in journalism there are rules about when you can report something and how. It's the two anonymous, disconnected sources. You have to have two people, independent people, that are first party to a subject tell you the same thing. And that's when it becomes something you can report. Not just because you heard it from one guy. You know, there's... Again, this is what training is. There are rules. There are rules that make sure that the truth gets through people's own mentalities, own humanities. It's the same with the scientific method, you know? Before the scientific method, people couldn't figure out if they needed to wash their hands or not. The scientific method was there to make you try and disprove the thing you thought was true, instead of just find one or two things that say it's probably true. Clever Foodie, it's a weird combo when you come to the stream with serious journalistic conversation and this game being played, yeah. That's a topic I care about, so I got a little worked up. What does the gun do in this game? It's a different kind of physical damage. And you only have so many bullets for each time you go into a dungeon. Oh no, Snuck, I do not know much German, despite my last name being German, so I apologize. Abe loves you. How was my day? It was good, thank you. It was a pretty normal day, which means it was great. You know, I got to go into work, hang out with my buds, play some video games. Yeah, my average day is just an awesome day. So, if there's a given day where nothing terrible happens, it's a pretty amazing day. Oh shit! I didn't know I could do that. That's cool. I wanna steal his face though. Ha! Mine.
I can see it.
I really do like the theming of this game though, with you being a thief and a rebel. That's kind of cool. It's kind of different than the typical Japanese thing of being like a good student.
Focus.
Ah. Did you get to see or participate in the Our Place Funhouse bit? I saw it. Yeah, people tweeted photos and stuff. I didn't see it in place, but... Oh, shit. I was kind of wondering. They're giving me so... Oh, fuck. They were giving me so many tools to always get the upper hand. God damn it. I don't have Zio anymore, do I? No.
Alright.
Sorry. The enemy still got the advantage.
You better apologize.
Give it all you've got.
Sorry.
Did you see Steven Something's videos about you guys? Yes! They were delightful.
You did it, Skull. If you can hit their weak point.
Let's go, Captain!
You did it, Skull.
And you're weak to gun, right? Yeah.
You did it, Skull.
Why don't you guys explain Persona to someone with absolutely no knowledge of the game other than the fact that it's got good ratings? Persona is always really tough to explain. When I was playing 4, people would jump into the stream and be like, what the hell is going on? It's hard to summarize. I don't know, man.
Okay, we're done. Let's go.
It's a dungeon crawling RPG / life simulator. That's the best I can wrap it up. There really isn't a game like it. There are games that have parts like it, but the combination is pretty unique to Persona, which is one of the things I really like about it.
This feeling. There might be a safe room around here.
This is why me and Funhouse are favorite people on YouTube. You're all extremely funny and on a dime turned into serious and thought-provoking conversation.
Focus.
Yeah, thank you. I'm a little proud that we have that ability too.
Oh.
Yeah, pop it open. I'm glad that we can be childish, but can be adult when we need to be. You know, it's not a one or the other thing. And And I especially love that, no, this is not directed towards anyone, it's just kind of a general thing, but there is this sense that I get this sense that some media creators on YouTube have to either create or maintain a certain persona. I'm always extremely glad that we're just 100% real. You know, every time an audience member has a question, we answer it. We don't feel the need to obscure the business side of the channel. I think, and to be frank, I think it's probably true that there is value to maintaining a certain mystique, you know? It's kind of like celebrity. You know, you don't want to... People are fascinated to see them buy groceries, but at the same time, they kind of don't want to believe that they exist in the same reality. I think it's kind of the same thing with some YouTube new media creators. I think that they probably do benefit a bit from maintaining a certain air or a certain distance. But I don't have any interest in that, you know. I enjoy being a normal dude with an awesome job. That's good enough for me. Zaxby, going to bed? I will, yeah. DM it to me again, please, because it got buried a little bit in other DMs.
Well.
So, I will watch it. I will watch it. After this stream, I'm gonna make myself a snack and I'll watch it. Yeah, Val Kilmer just wanted to eat his lunch, man. Just have his nice little sandwich. He was having such a good day. So, yeah. Sorry, Johnny Tragedy. There's no bot in this stream. But the bot is me, and I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Which means I've got 10 minutes until Atlas crashes down on me.
Listen up.
Nah, I think it's just guidance. Third eye, color, level. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. So it's kind of... It's like the shadow sizes.
There's a shadow. What do we do?
No, there isn't. What are you talking about? Oh.
Anytime.
Show me your true form.
Don't rat me out to Atlas, please. Yeah, Bruce and Adam have been making bank off YouTube streaming. Yeah, it's wild, man.
I don't see a weak spot.
They've been doing very well.
Come. This isn't it.
They're doing pretty good with the like multi-stream and stuff. I think that might violate Twitch partner agreement, so I can't do it. Maybe I can. I don't know. I need to read through my agreement. But I doubt it's very accommodating of streaming on competing services. These horses are creepy looking. Yoshi, you going to bed? Cool, man. How are devs enforcing that no streaming after a certain date in the game rule? On Twitch, I don't think they're doing much. Well, actually, no, wait, I take that back. So Twitch said something, and I can't remember specifically, so please take this with a grain of salt, but I thought I saw Twitch tweet out, like, hey guys, try and be respectful of Atlas's request here. So it seemed like Twitch was on board with policing. I would guess that if Twitch catches you streaming past it flagrantly, they'll probably warn you, and then they might take some kind of action. They might suspend your channel for a day or something. YouTube, they can just claim the video because it's their IP. So if you put up videos on YouTube past that date, Atlas will either claim it, which means you get no money for it, and most people, given how hard they whine about YouTube claiming things, probably wouldn't do it if they don't get paid for it. Or they'll put a strike on your channel, which is that, hey, we told you not to do that, you're using our IP in a way we said you shouldn't, so we're going to issue a copyright strike, which they are also totally within their rights to do. So, if you get 3 strikes, your channel's gone. And once you get a strike, there are certain things your channel is no longer qualified to do. I don't know exactly what that is, but there are certain things you have to be in good standing, which says no strikes, to be able to do. Yeah, just post your Persona 5 playthrough on Vimeo. No, Hockey's 100% right. You can get around any of this by just using competing services. So yeah, that's the idea. Who or what is Atlus? So Atlus with a U, A-T-L-U-S. They are the developers and publishers of Persona 5. Oh yeah, thank you, Foodie. Appreciate that, man. Free money! I did not see the new Attack on Titan episode. I'm scared. I'm scared for that show. Shows that rely on, like, the gradual teasing out of the mystery of the universe tend to wear thin pretty quick. Mostly I'm just thinking about Lost. But I remember Bruce stream playing Battlegrounds a few days ago. You guys planning on playing at Funhouse? Yes! Video should be coming pretty soon. Booyah! Got me a half horse. I am thou, thou art I. So why can't you stream beyond that date? Just so they make more money because people might buy the game instead of watching a playthrough? Ops, yes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So they didn't say that explicitly. That's my interpretation. They said they didn't want other players having certain events spoiled for them. Which, you know, you can either, depending on how naive or how jaded you are, you either think that's a load of bullshit or you actually believe them. For me, I think it's a sales concern. I think the universe doesn't have a whole lot of full retail, intensely single-player games coming out anymore. So I also think Japanese companies are a little different, a little more protective of their work and how it's consumed. So I would buy that had a factor in it too. I think Atlas Japan probably sent an ultimatum or issued an order to Atlas America, which I would guess also sort of influenced the weird timing of it. These are all speculations, though. I have no idea.
Show me your true form.
Oh yeah, it's Brutal Cavalryman. It's a unique situation, for sure. Ah, shit. You got an Uzi, though. That's badass. Her persona looks so fucking cool. Oh, shit. He's gonna hit me. Oh, shit!
We should check its affinity. This one's strong against gunshots.
That's not right.
This is not good. This is not a good thing going on right now.
All right.
Because everyone wants to fuck horses. What are you guys talking about? Fuck! He gets one more. Oh, shit. I might die.
I'm not done.
How do I escape? Is it under tactics? Yeah. Please let me go. Oh my god. Shit, that sucked. Woo. I was supposed to check his strength before I fought him, and I did not. Oh boy. Oh. God, that hurt. Okay. To blow all my SP healing. Show me your true form is what you say to your dick. Know what I'm saying? Oh, I know what you're saying.
It's somewhere.
Every day. Oh! No, 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 no! Shit! Hopefully I got out of that. We'll see. I can understand the reasoning to some degree, but at the same time, I'd rather watch Persona 5 than play it. But as people pointed out, Vimeo and such would work. Yeah, Ops, I don't expect... There will come a time when they just kind of quietly don't worry about it anymore. It'll be pretty fast. I would guess within 3 months, Atlas will probably just kind of drop the issue. And that's not even to say that they're even upholding it now. They might be. But I haven't heard any stories of anyone's account getting suspended or... I mean, maybe, but I haven't heard anything. So I don't know. I don't expect it'll be a huge deal eventually, and I expect within 3 months, Atlas will get all the sales they can at full retail, and then they'll stop worrying about it so much. So I still think, Ops, I still think you'll get... Oh, shit. I think you'll still be able to watch the game. I'm gonna run out of bullets. I'm out of bullets.
Not over yet.
Oh, she hits everyone. Oh!
Hit confirmed.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Don't move. Show it style.
You know of any good single-player games? The big one I play is Dark Souls, but allegedly the series is over, so I don't have anything to play now. Yeah, sure. I mean, oh, that's awesome! Holy shit! I haven't seen all the character end screens yet. That's awesome looking. I mean, Persona 5.
All right.
It depends what you want, though.
Okay, we're done.
Let's see here. If you're after something, are you after something like Dark Souls, or do you just want a single-player game? Zelda is really good. Horizon Zero Dawn just came out, single-player. Depends how far back you want to go. Doom was really good, single-player game. Yeah, but Heisty, the music is so good. Owlboy, yep. People say Hollow Knight is super, super good. I haven't played it yet, though. Shovel Knight. Salt and Sanctuary is very Dark Souls-y, but it's 2D. But it's very good. Ah! Damn it. This game looks fun. No, it's not on PC. Wind, gunfire. No bullets, though.
Weaknesses.
And skull. I got skull, don't I? Someone's got a skull attack. Yeah. Should probably start holding off on my SP a lot more. Enter the Gungeon. Yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest is very, very good.
It can't take gunfire.
So it's just need wind. God, that hurts.
2 enemies remaining. Don't let your guard
I'm playing on hard because I'm an idiot. What's your opinion on Simu, the Wii U emulator? I don't have one. Fine. I like emulators existing.
Scary how good I am.
I have not played... Oh, oops. Oh, whatever. I'll take a soul drop.
Cool, right?
I'll get my SP back. But you don't get... I'm guessing you don't get money if you take an item. You get experience, though. You get some money. That's not bad. Okay. No, I haven't played Nier Automata yet. I'm still hoping to be able to play through the original Nier. Not because I think, like, continuity is important. I know it's not.
Show me your true
I just kind of want to play that game. Well, thank you, Aspiring Princess. It's actually rotating through colors, so it's purple now, but it will shift.
It can't take gunfire. Lock and load.
I'm gonna try this. This girl's a Uzi.
Serves you right.
Extinguish orb.
Now's the time to retreat.
First 2 dungeons on a harder brutal, but then dungeon 3 gets a lot better. Yeah, that's usually how it goes in games with difficulty ratings. It's like...
Okay.
Developers can't... Or it's very rare that in a long game a developer can hand-tune the difficulty for the entire game. And they tend... Like, it has to be... You have to be able to finish it, right? Oh, shit! I'm testing to see... Oh, this might fuck me.
3 enemies. Panther's off her feet.
God damn it.
Are you alright?
For the sake of making a game able to be finished, developers tend to make it scale so it gets easier the longer you play. Fuck, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Fire, gun.
Let's go. Not this.
Let's see here.
Yeah. There.
But if you give me money, well, you notice my existence. Not that it matters much, just letting you know that you and the crew inspire so many. Well, Geralt of Hyrule, you didn't give me money, and I still acknowledged your existence. You're coming out ahead. Save your money, my friend. Oh, that's right.
Give it up.
Oh, that's right. Shit, there were only 2. One's down and the other one's asleep. Damn it! They're gonna get another turn! Okay. She goes down with her ass in the air.
You're so gorgeous, Panther.
all out.
Okay, guys.
Don't you think that might also be partially due to players learning the game and getting more adept as they progress? Sure, absolutely. Dekur Clerk, Kiner Clerk. Yes, you're right, but
Okay.
I mean, if the difficulty curve were to remain constant, then it would also accommodate for the fact that players are learning the game and getting better. But I guess it's impossible to predict what rate that will happen, which is why even if you play a game on hard, it actually tends to get easier as you go. Hey, Steph.
Hi.
Steph went to motorcycle school. We're all doing cool stuff. Oh, okay. That's good. I think.
Well, it was mainly just because he had like a thing to.
Yeah.
Looking cool, Joker. His whole thing was not to be tense and to like look around, and then he was like pointing, and he said something to me, and I was like doing tight turns around a planter, and I was like, where am I looking? And the next thing I know, I just was like really close, and I got scared, and I kind of fell into a bush.
Aww.
And then he laughed a lot, and he was like, I was like, am I the only person who's ever fallen in a bush? And he was like, nope.
Yeah, of course not. No.
He was like, nope. And he's like, there's a lot of people that when they try to practice like the braking, they'll fall and like dump the bike.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
He was like,
we're using a scooter? What?
I was on a motorcycle. I am trying to be good with a motorcycle so I can have my test. Because he's like, let me tell you, with a scooter, I was insulted when he said, oh, if you were like a 22-year-old dude, like, you know, they get in like 30 seconds. For you, it'd be like 10 minutes. And I was like, that seems like an insult.
Yeah.
But I think it was more of like, if you've never ridden before and like, because they don't have any fear.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of why he said that. But at the same time, I was like, hey, fuck that shit. I'll fucking knock over whatever 22-year-old fucker.
That's right.
Whatever. I can do this.
Can do that.
But I am gonna get it. He also told me that the motorcycle test for DMV is actually really terrible. So he's like, you probably should, because I was like, should I just take another class with you and then do the DMV test? And he was like, so sorry. We've got to help him.
Yes. The one character that needed to not die just died.
Wow. So I'm going to sign up to do my safety.
This one.
So then that way I don't have to take
Good thinking.
Okay. Oh god, you don't have any SP. I am fucked.
Some other way.
Great. That one spell missed, and that's why all this is happening. Damn it. Yes.
A bit more. There's gotta be a way out of this.
Oh yeah.
We're getting out of here.
Should soon.
It is 2 more episodes,
So yeah, somebody was asking Dr. Leviathan, where do I keep my butter? It's in the fridge. It would run over the counter if I kept it at room temperature. What headset am I using? It's a Plantronics Gamescom something. I don't know, I got it a long time ago. Very desperate to know.
I can see it.
Oh, thank you, Katie. Have a good night. That guy came back already, dude.
Let's get it.
I'll reveal your true form.
Does Steph let you sit behind her when she's motorcycling? She better.
Now's our chance. Use wind to hit this one's weak to curse attacks.
Persona!
Who? Oh, yeah.
It's almost scary how good I am.
Yeah, I should have enough. Stop missing. Stop it.
Not over yet.
Yeah. I know you've been waiting for one of those.
Use wind to hit its
I
weak.
win. Assholes keep missing.
Die already.
Now they're all gonna get up and hit me. Great. You deserve that. Good. Good. Can you take it out of the fridge? It's frozen solid? Yeah, don't put it in the freezer. Also, put it on something warm. Put it on nice warm toast. And then just let it melt for a bit and then spread it. Fuck, I hit the wrong button. Guys talking shit about my butter. Get me all distracted. We've used that once. Yeah, but it's cute, but useless.
Use wind to hit weakness. Use wind. This one's weak to curse
Yeah, we have the butter bot. Shouldn't be so hard.
Skull, give me more. 2 enemies remaining.
What's important, Jess? What's going on here? Yeah, you could go with country crock. A vegetable spread.
Use wind to hit its weak point.
Yeah, that was my household growing up. We were a margarine home.
Use wind to hit its weak point.
Pretty much. I did not grow up with just pinnacles of nutrition.
Just stay there.
Oh yeah. Rick Sisu. I wasn't angry. I wasn't angry. I genuinely did misunderstand how the game was working, and that's cute.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Okay, we're done. Hurry up and move on.
Sometimes
I have something.
I was talking about it earlier, but when you're around the same group of people for a long time, eventually something's gonna get on your nerves, and when it's edited, it's impossible to tell the flow of those things or the escalation of them. So yeah, I was a little annoyed. I wasn't angry. It's just things get escalated in videos. That's just how it is.
Show me your true
Because it's got to be interesting. Got to be interesting and big. So yeah, I'm sure YouTube comments are coming to their own infallible conclusions about it, and that's fine. They're well within their rights to do that. Alright, you better not fucking miss this time. Do not miss. Huh? Oh yeah, that's fine. Man, I would be seriously impressed with Content ID if it was grabbing it off that. The audio might be an issue, but that's okay. I'm not going to stream for too much longer. I'm coughing a lot, and I'm hungry.
Shadow defeated.
I had some taquitos, but that was it. They were good taquitos, though. What's this tiny little hole? What's this all about? Yeah. Secrets. Problem is, I guess I need to get to another safe room.
Nice.
Oh man, everybody's getting up on butter talk now.
Okay, let's go. Oh, a treasure!
Show me your
Give
true
me that.
form.
Pineapple on pizza? I'm okay with it.
I don't see a weakness.
I don't know. It got a... I never really buy into fucking
You're pathetic.
internet bullshit. People getting all up in arms about dumb crap like whether or not pineapple goes on pizza or not. I don't care. Eat it or not. Yeah, bone-in or boneless wings. Jeez. I get sometimes it's fun to be part of angry discussions, but the pineapple thing should have died out a while ago. I mean, oh, okay, that gives HP, I think. This is a matter of stopping Ethan and his rancid-ass butter. Why, Ethan, are you a butter on the counter sort of man? Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I don't think it's fun to be fake angry on arguments that don't matter at all. there's a time and a place for it. And there's certainly a lifespan on certain things like that. See you, B. Thanks for watching, man. Yeah, this is really interesting. This Persona really did roll back the monster encounters quite a bit. Ooh, a muscle anklet. Oh yeah, I love that gif. Sexy toast. Hot dog debate. Oh yeah, that's another one. Thanks, BuzzFeed. I guess no, it's not a sandwich. If for no other reason than the bread's connected. Yeah, accentuates muscles. Wait, if it's around my anklet, how does it accentuate muscles? Oh, whatever, who knows. What's up, Hunkools? Wait, hold on a minute. Hunkools? I don't know, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Yeah, hot dogs are not a sandwich. It's just... that's some quality internet journalism. Whatever. Ugh.
I can see it.
Smash that thing. There. Hunkules. Gotcha. And what's with the GG? Is that just for style? The swag points at the end? You guys are still yelling at each other about butter. I love it. This happened a while back, but when I was at the hospital for my appendix, I binged Funhouse videos because I couldn't sleep and had to explain to 5 nurses above 50 what's YouTube and what's Funhouse. When one of them said, I'll check them out, I almost lost it because she was this nice assistant lady. And all I imagined was her finding demo disc. Yeah, sometimes I do that. People ask me what I do for a living. I'm like, oh, I make content. They're like, oh, I'd like to check it out. I'm always like, maybe it's not for you, though. It's kind of weird to bring it up, but shit, it's a horseman. He's strong against everything. I don't have whatever this guy needs to die. Wait. Oh, yeah, you're weak against that.
Looking cool, Joker.
Why does it say weak? Does that mean she has an ability that... Oh, you just have Aggie. Alright, well, thanks. Except this guy can one-hit my dudes, so that sucks. God, he's got so much health. Wait.
I don't think you have any skills that'll hit its weakness.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Shit. I don't think I can kill it either. I can't kill this thing. Show them the one video that shows up in restricted mode. That's a good idea. Clearly something made it through the sieve. Yeah. Yeah, I'm running out of SP here. Oh, there's a save room. Okay. The whip should do bonus damage against steeds. That is a quality statement. Oh, okay. Good. There's quick travel. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where they intend for you to stop down the first time.
Let's do it.
Which means I will stop down here. Because now I've got buttered toast on the mind. And I want it. Spreadable butter is yuck. I love that we got to the real issue here, which is how to store butter. Did the Civ 6 movie do well for what you guys expected of it? Absolutely, Griffin. We didn't expect anything. That was one of those rare videos that probably wouldn't have gotten published unless we could piggyback off of Achievement Hunter and make it something. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. It's a good return stream. Shook off the dust. It's nice to see that OBS still works. Everything went beautifully. I only made a partial fool of myself, which is always nice. So, no, my ketchup's in the fridge. I like cold ketchup because if you eat it with hot fries, oh, the combination of temperatures is great. And plus, vinegary things taste better cold. I kind of like them better that way. Warm vinegar is just, eh. Anyway, Easiest way to stop video game characters from beating your dungeon/keep: don't leave save points around. Yeah. Why would you give them a save point? It's stupid. But yeah, you guys can take Buttergate to the wall. Let me know how it goes. I'm gonna keep my butter in the fridge regardless, though. Ketchup can be in the pantry until you open it. Wow, you can probably be out forever. It's got so much vinegar it doesn't go bad, right? I don't know. Anyway, until next time. Stephanie is going to a concert this weekend. That means I'll be here by myself. So it might be getting a lot of streaming in this weekend, depending how I feel. My throat's already getting sore, and goddamn do I wish I could not be sick for just a little bit. It's this non-stop stuff, man. Traveling, wrestling, being next to creepy diseased pedophiles on a plane. Hate that guy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for welcoming me back so warmly, and I'll see you in a couple days. See you then. Have a good night, everybody.
Who's your pals? And her best friends become her worst enemies. When evil blossoms, the Sailor Scouts are here to get to the root of the problem.
Think you can do it? You bet!
Sailor Moon R, the movie, next Friday at 5.
The future of our planet depends on you, Scouts.
Every rose has its thorn. Only tonight.
I feel it.
Get the plastic explosive. Use card 3. Be careful of the roller. Get the mines. Make sure you have a lot of rations for the heat panel. Kill all the guys first. Ready the rations. Eat the rations in the middle of the panel. Get card 3 ready. Get the infrared goggles. You can use them to see traps. Don't let the guard get near the panel. Use card 4 to get to Machine Gun Kid. Get close and shoot him 10 times. Get the Iron Glove using card 1. Use card 3. Rescue this guy and get a clue. Use goggles to see infrared lines. Use card 1 to rescue this guy and get a clue. Get the ammunition. Get the plastic explosive. Use the transceiver. Remember, they're not on your side. Go to the roof, put on the bomb blast suit. Use card 2 to rescue this guy. It'll help your rank. Take the bridge, but go slow. Use rations to survive heat panels. Get the mine detector. Leave the room and kill the guard before he activates the heat panel. Beat the twins by sneaking around the corner. Now lure them over, then hit them with grenades. 10 per guard. Use card 2 to rescue this guy and get a clue. Die on the bridge on purpose to get to the right spot. Get the rations. Leave a mine under the wheels. You need 10 to win. Use the mine detector here.
Doom 2 is just such a bigger, badder, better version of Doom. A lot of people out there waiting for it for sure.